There are moments in life so profound that heaven itself reaches down to touch the earth in ways that are both unexpected and deeply transformative. Today you are standing at such a moment. Archangel Michael, the mighty protector, the fearless warrior of God, and the steadfast defender of his people, is reaching out to you directly. His message is urgent and cannot be delayed. You may feel overwhelmed or even doubtful at the idea of being contacted by an angel, especially one as powerful and significant as Michael. Yet this is not the time for hesitation or disbelief. This is a sacred moment to listen, to understand, and to respond with an open heart and unwavering faith. This divine encounter is intensely personal, carrying with it a call to action that will profoundly impact your life and the spiritual path you walk. Michael's words are clear and direct. I need to talk to you, but do not tell anyone. The reason for this secrecy and urgency is rooted in God's divine plan unfolding in your life, Michael. One of the most powerful angels in heaven's army has been sent to deliver a critical message meant solely for you. To fully grasp the gravity of this communication, it is important to understand who Archangel Michael is. He is not merely a figure of myth, but a celestial warrior and leader of God's angelic hosts. The Bible describes him as the chief prince who comes to the aid of God's people, a mighty protector who fights fiercely against spiritual darkness. In Revelation, Michael leads the heavenly armies in battle against Satan and his fallen angels, casting them out of heaven. His presence signifies that a significant spiritual battle or divine mission is at hand. When Michael appears, it means God is moving powerfully on your behalf. The urgency of his message, "I need to talk to you," is a signal that something critical is unfolding in your life. It may be a spiritual attack, a vital decision, or a divine assignment that requires your immediate attention and faith. The command to keep this message confidential, "Don't tell anyone," is not arbitrary. In the spiritual realm, secrecy is often a protective measure. Satan and his forces seek to disrupt God's work, and by guarding this revelation, you shield it from spiritual opposition. Moreover, keeping this message private preserves the purity of God's word, allowing it to flow directly to you without distortion or doubt from outside voices. This confidentiality may also indicate a personal mission that requires preparation and obedience before it is made known to others. Lastly, this instruction tests your faithfulness and trust in God's guidance, preparing you for greater spiritual responsibilities. Why is Michael reaching out to you now? Perhaps you are in the midst of a spiritual battle, facing challenges that seem overwhelming, and Michael has been sent to protect you. Maybe you are being called to a divine mission or assignment, one that demands heavenly guidance and strength. It could be that danger surrounds you, and Michael's presence is a shield of protection for your mind, body, and spirit. Or perhaps a critical decision looms, and Michael's counsel will bring clarity to your path. Whatever the reason his arrival is, no accident, it is a divine intervention meant to guide you through the storms ahead. If you have received this message, your response must be rooted in faith and obedience. Pray earnestly for wisdom, clarity, and discernment. Seek God's guidance on how to proceed and ask for protection over your heart and spirit. Respect the command to keep this message private, understanding that obedience is essential to fulfilling the divine purpose entrusted to you. Remember, this is a sacred calling, and the Almighty's hand is upon you, surrounding you with light and strength. Walk forward with courage and trust, knowing that Archangel Michael stands beside you as your protector and guide. Thank you for opening your heart to this sacred message. If you feel the power and truth of this divine encounter, please subscribe to continue receiving guidance, protection, and inspiration. May you always be blessed with courage, wisdom, and the unwavering presence of Archangel Michael. You are never alone. Heaven stands with you now and always with love and light. As you walk forward with this sacred message etched upon your soul, remember that the journey ahead will not always be easy. The path you are called to tread may be fraught with trials and challenges, designed not to break you but to refine and strengthen your spirit. Archangel Michael's presence is a divine assurance that you will never face these battles alone. His mighty sword and shield are extended to you, guarding your heart and mind against every form of darkness that seeks to sow fear or doubt. This is a season of awakening, a time when the veil between the earthly and the heavenly grows thin, and the forces of light and darkness clash more visibly in your life. It is in moments like these that your faith will be tested, your resolve challenged, and your commitment to God's will deepened. But do not be afraid. The same power that raised Michael to stand as commander of the heavenly hosts is the power that will sustain you. Trust in the divine plan, even when the path seems uncertain. The battle may be fierce, but the victory is assured for those who remain steadfast. Your role in this spiritual warfare is crucial, and Michael's message is a call to rise, to stand firm, and to embrace your God-given strength. Take time each day to commune in prayer, seeking the wisdom and discernment that only the Creator can provide. Guard your heart with vigilance and nurture your spirit with the truth of God's promises. Listen closely for the subtle whispers of guidance that may come in moments of quiet reflection. Archangel Michael's voice may not always thunder like the roar of a battlefield. Often, it will be the still, small voice urging you onward, reminding you that you are deeply loved, protected, and chosen. The divine mission ahead is not only about protection or warfare, it is also about transformation. You are being prepared to become a beacon of light for others, a vessel through which God's power and love can flow. Your obedience in this sacred trust opens the door for miracles, breakthroughs, and blessings, not just for you, but for those whose lives you will touch. The spiritual realm is actively supporting you, and the prayers of angels accompany your every step. So as you hold this message close, know that you are wrapped in the embrace of divine love and strength. The days ahead are significant, and your readiness will determine how fully you step into the destiny that awaits. Be vigilant, be prayerful, be courageous, and above all, be faithful. If this message has stirred something deep within you, if you feel the call to awaken to your divine purpose and protection, I invite you to subscribe and join this community of seekers and warriors of light. Together we walk in faith, guided by Archangel Michael and the power of heaven itself. May you always walk surrounded by light, love, and the unwavering protection of the Almighty. With all my heart, thank you for receiving this message.